Welcome into ESPN Headlines. I'm Cassidy Hubbard, and we have a headline out of the NFL for you. Sort of. Randy Moss can now add coach to his resume. Moss, who last played for the 49ers in 2012, has reportedly accepted a job as an associate head coach at his son Thaddeus's high school, according to the Charlotte Observer. For reaction to this story, we now welcome in Mike Reiss, who covered Moss when he was with the Patriots. And Mike, from what you know about Moss, how do you think he's going to do as a coach?
Well, Cassie, I think he'll be a great coach. When he played for the Patriots from 2007 into the 2010 season, one of the things that you really got to feel and know about Moss and hear about him from Bill Belichick and teammates was that he was one of the smartest players that had come through the program here in New England. So I'd start with that, just say I think his smarts and understanding of the game are at an extremely high level. And then the second thing I would say is I remember taking a trip in 2008 to West Virginia, where he's from, and followed Randy Moss around a little bit when he was back in his hometown. And the work he was doing with kids there was very impressive to me, just as a neutral observer. He seemed to light up around kids, didn't feel that they, the fact they were non-threatening, they weren't reporters, they weren't people looking for something from him, and he could really give himself to the kids was something that I remember vividly. So I think when you talk about a high school coach, Randy Moss, I think that sounds like a great fit from the player that I got to know when he was here in New England.
It's pretty cool for some of those high school students as well. So you think that he can do well coaching kids, but do you think he could coach at the professional level in the NFL?
Well, I think where he's at now is probably the right fit for him, Cassie, to say it diplomatically. I think coaching in the NFL is altogether different, and I'm not going to say he couldn't do it. I'm not sure he would want to do it. I think the level of commitment is such that I'd be surprised if he wanted to do that. And I think the difference to me is when Randy Moss is around kids and in a comfortable setting, I think he feels most comfortable. I'm not sure that would be the best fit to put him back into the NFL culture and put him into that coaching type role.
Well, regardless if coaching is something he wants to pursue, he's definitely getting some precious time with his son for sure. Mike Reiss with his reaction to Randy Moss accepting a job as an associate head coach at his son's high school. And I'm Cassidy Hubbard. This has been your ESPN Headline.